Alright, so we're down to the final lead up to Splatoon 3, and I thought it'd be a fun idea for me to go back and look at some of my older clips that I have still saved on my Switch from all the way back, not like to launch. I've deleted some clips, but most of the clips I've had since Splatoon 2 launched still lie around. So I thought it'd be fun to go back and look at some of my clips, and I decided to have the webcam on so to see if I could give any sort of worthwhile reaction to any of these clips. I haven't watched any of these in a long time, and I've gone through and deleted all of the clips I've made for Twitter on here, and then all the screenshots. So it is literally just down to 30-second clips. So we're gonna see if I can figure out what was the point of me even clipping these. So I thought, yeah, it would just be fun to look back at some clips over the course of Splatoon 2's life, at least from the perspective that I have, and see if there's anything worthwhile in here. So let's just get right into it. There are 93 claims, but we'll just start with the very first one. I don't know when this is dated, but I know this had to have still been in 2017. So it's a tri-slosher play, so this had to have been still when it was pretty prevalent. Okay, that was... Why did I clip this? This is gonna happen a lot. Things like, why did I clip this? Probably for that. Yep, it was probably for that end part. Oh, and we got some Octobrush gameplay. This is, like I said, this has to be pretty early in the game. Classic. People try to hide on that wall. Get kind of rolled pretty easily. Team's still not pushing. Oh wait, did I try and... There's why I clipped that one. Let's see here. Another Octobrush game. I have an arrow spray on my team. Oh. That might be why I clipped that one, because I don't know how the carbon roller there didn't kill me. Yeah, that might be why I clipped that. That carbon roller exchange. We got Clam Blitz here. Now, why did I clip this? Did I, score it from behind? Oh, no. Oh, that's why. That I had bumped that guy off the map, and then he teleported back onto it. That's why I clipped that. I remember this. I was baffled as to how that happened, but it's had to have been some sort of latency where he didn't actually fall off on his screen. We got some Umbrella gameplay with me doing something embarrassing there and falling off the map. Or not off the map, falling off the grate. I played quite a bit of Umbrella when it was really good. I don't know what the point of that clip was. Maybe it's just I was confused as to how I died there. There was a point where I clipped a lot of things where I was confused about deaths, and so I wanted to watch them back to figure out how that even happened. As you can see, I was never really good at the Umbrella, but I certainly liked playing it. It was a fun weapon. I even played it during Genesis 5, the LAN I went to in early Splatoon 2's life. Oh, I got a quad there thanks to the ink storm. We got some more Octobrush on Moray Towers. Oh, what's gonna happen here? Oh, I know. I tricked this guy into thinking I jumped off the map, and then I reset using the inkjet. That was some pretty high IQ stuff. I don't think I was the person that found that. Definitely I wasn't the person that found that. But I definitely used it quite a bit, to use the inkjet to reset when you jump off the map. It confuses a lot of people. They think you just fell off the map, but then you can just inkjet at the very end right before you hit the dead zone, and then you just pop right back up, and the icon of the inkjet doesn't stay there for nearly as long. Okay, so this is definitely when I'm still on Yami, because I still have the Yami tag. And I'm using the 52 gal, the vanilla. The power level of this lobby was pretty low, so this definitely must predate X rank. Classic 52 gal flank. Getting 3. I don't know why I threw the point sensor there, they're all dead. Okay, I guess I just clipped that for the flank. This looks like it's the same match. I also really enjoyed the 52. I did not mind the fact that its kit was not the greatest. I actually kind of liked point sensor on it and made it easier to figure out where you're going to aim. That was a pretty good quad. Oh, I think I know what this one is too. Yeah. This is a very classic me play. I would do this stuff all the time in Splatoon 1 with the Octobrush. Just shark in the smallest amount of ink possible and wait for my moment to shine. Oh, and that's Shadow Chimera. That's a guy I used to be on the team with back in Splatoon 1. Here's Squeezer gameplay. There was a point where I played Squeezer. There's Shadow again. This was... When Squeezer first came out, I figured Squeezer would probably be a good weapon for me, because part of the problem that people have with Squeezer is tapping isn't fun. But I played a weapon that did nothing but tap. And that was a pretty good play right there. That was a good play. To bounce that splash ball back so I can get the upper hand. That was a good play. That was definitely why this was clipped. I got rolled by a machine. Shadow standing still for some reason. Oh, this must have been when the Undercover Brella came out. Because I didn't even really play it other than when I was recording footage for the video that became the Undercover Brella good or bad. I only played it for that. So this must be part of that footage. This too, probably. I did not enjoy this weapon. If you haven't seen that video, it's rather old at this point. But basically, the Undercover Brella was not very great. But I wanted to capture footage of it because I needed it for the video. And yeah, it's definitely something. I just bullied the crap out of that baller. I don't know what that was clipped for. Here's some more Undercover Brella. Wait, did that say Batnam? That's an old name. I don't see that guy around anymore. I must have been twinning with Shadow or something, as his name is in all of these. Yeah, that is Batnam. Oh, that's why I clipped that. That guy has got some latency to him. Again, I clipped some things just to be like a, what, how did I even die there sort of deal. Here's me playing L3. This must have been for... No, I don't think I was recording this for a video. I think I was just playing it. My inkjet has gotten significantly better than that. That was not fantastic inkjet play. Some more Undercover. Just standing behind the cushion. Oh, that guy got outplayed. That's just a straight outplay. This is the same match. Let's see what this one was about. That Octobrush is here. I can see him. Oh. Comboing the ink mine with the splashdown to kill him. Again, kind of got outplayed. Here's some more Brella gameplay. What do we have here? Oh, I remember this. Winning a 1v2 like that. That was pretty slick. That was a small moment of actually me doing good with the Brella, which didn't happen very often. Machine. And there's Brian and Andy. So this was probably, since Andy's playing with Brian and I, this must have been during our lead up to Genesis 5. And when we were practicing, because Andy was going to be on our team for the LAN. So this must have been during our practice for it. I don't know why I'm playing the machine, though. This is during Genesis 5. So this is, I remember this one distinctly. At this point, we are playing in our hotel room. And I remember this because there's a moment here that baffled us because it happened on LAN. So there's Mike, or Tetsu. And Tetsu is lagging on LAN. So yeah, this was all of us crammed into our hotel room just playing playing LAN, like actual local to each other. And then yeah, we were all playing crammed into the same room, crammed in the same small hotel room where we were all playing on, I think somebody, it might have been Tudos. I think Tudos was playing on the TV. The rest of us were playing handheld. And then this was during Genesis 5. This set didn't get played on stream, which was upsetting, but this was a pretty good play from the actual tournament. And we are playing against Komodo here. And I only got that kill. The reason why I clipped this is because I only got the kill there on Vesper by avoiding his bullets by inking the wall of the grate or the box there and hanging on the side of the box. So I thought that was a pretty good. I thought I did a pretty good job at outplaying him here by just going on the box to avoid his bullets. We ended up winning against Komodo there. I think we 3-0'd them. This had to have been for the 52 Deco video. Curling bombs. I didn't really like the 52 Deco. The Stingray was nice, but the 52 Gal was never a weapon that played like Stingray well. Stingray worked very well on backliner weapons that played a distance. The 52 Gal does not, and you're actively in the fight. So a Stingray didn't really make a whole lot of sense for me, so I didn't really play it a whole lot. I actually preferred the vanilla over this. Close range Stingray kill. Got some more 52 Deco here. Oh, because this guy is just struggling to kill me. I killed 2 people and he spent that entire time just trying to kill me. Let's see here. What happened to this one? That's why I clipped that. I just speed ran them. Also, I had 2 ink brushes on my team in this match. Jeez. Got the quad there. That was the 52 being the 52. I just kept going. I was 6 kills. Some more 52 deco. What happens here? Teammate gets obliterated. That guy gets obliterated. That was a nice attempt on the curling bomb. Didn't quite make it. Oh, the curling bomb got somebody. Nice. Nice quad. Oh. The curling bomb for mobility was always nice, but the stingray was just like sort of a weird special to have on a weapon like this. And here I was playing with Hunty. Nice. Don't exactly know what the point of that clip was. Somebody died to my curling bomb here. That guy lost that exchange even with ink armor. That guy just walked into my bullets. Must have been a quad, maybe? No. Just the triple and then the ink brush, getting no value out of their special. That guy hit me once, but didn't chase me. Building a super clam from behind them. Don't know how that roller hit didn't hit me. That definitely should have killed me there. Oh, is this clip broken? Ah. Well, we'll never know what that one was because it doesn't want to work. So here's Brian. Messed up that curling bomb. Going for a big flank here. Will it pay off? Got 1. Got 2. 3. Well, I got 3 of them, so sort of. Pretty much paid off. What happens here? Oh, see, this was one of my friends, Forrest. After he left SRL, he went and made his own team. This was his team. Now he played against there. A pretty good stingray. Oh, this must be like a good comeback. Yeah, that's the type of stuff we like to see. That's a good comeback. That's very evident of the type of play style I have of points mean more than my life. It was the same sort of play style SRL had with Rainmaker when Rainmaker first came out. We just played for points, not like fantastic pushes, which is why we ended up being considered like one of the better Rainmaker teams, is because we would just push and just constantly be aggressive and constantly play for points. What happens here? That's a quad. And then a fifth guy. I'd advise not doing what I did there and just stand and shoot at the super jump. That is an easy way to get killed. So this is when the Kensa 52 was out. What happens here? That guy gets destroyed. That guy gets destroyed. I didn't even know that guy existed. Good quad. You could definitely tell with like my movement here that this was definitely during a period where I actively played. I was very much like, how do I put this? My movement was probably the best part of my gameplay back in those days. My aim, not nearly so much. Of course, there's always the people that say like, oh yeah, because you were an Octobrush, that's why your aim was bad. But my movement was definitely always a good aspect of my play. I say that in watching this clip, I died like a bomb or something. See, good example of my aim not being my strongest point. But I still do get that quad. The Dynamo knew I was there, however, could not do anything about me. That was a pretty good quad. I don't know why we're baiting our teammate here and not helping the Rainmaker push. Well, we take those, we get a quad, and we score the Rainmaker. What is this? I'm not even in a match. What is this? Oh, I remember this. This was something I had found on Mako Mart, or not Mako Mart, what am I have found here on Gobi, and I wanted to post it on Twitter because I don't know if people had known that you could make that jump with the inkjet. It was probably known at that point. Probably. There's permanent ink brush. Just rolling along the shots. See, back then, that would still work. Nowadays, if you try to roll around someone's shots, especially in like X rank, you're unlikely to survive it. But I still see people get away with it. I still see people talk about ink brush rolling being really good. It's not. I don't know why people still think that. A lot of these so far have been pretty run-of-the-mill. I get a triple or I get a quad. Where's something like fancy happening? When do the fancy things come in? Oh, they have a DC. Oh, well, maybe that. I just survived the Rainmaker exploding. That actually, a lot of maps have spots like that where it's due to like the weird map geometry. Also, that guy obliterating me as he looks at me. There's certain map geometry in some levels where you can survive the Rainmaker explosion because it's designed to damage and paint based on a type of geometry. I know like the one that a lot of people know about is Camp Triggerfish Rainmaker. If you're standing at the very bottom of the ramp that leads up to the Rainmaker, if you stand like right there or you're a squid right there, you will actually survive the Rainmaker pop because it's deemed like a lower elevation. Lower elevation. What do we do here? I'm playing the Splash Neo. I definitely liked the Splash. The Neo Splash was pretty good. That was just a triple. Playing some Splash. That guy thought he'd get the upper hand on me. Oh, that guy just swam into my bullets. That guy doesn't get away. That's two sort of like panic specials. I stopped there. Oh, I accidentally pressed the R button. I'm pretty sure I know what happens here. I think it's that I land, throw the super clam, and deny the enemy's push there. I also missed that beacon that was staying there and was so obvious. I'm pretty sure that's what it is, because the enemy team did get into our base with a super clam, but I think I'm able to throw the super clam as I descend here and break it. Oh no, I was interrupted during the landing. So that part of the problem that exists with Clam Blitz is there's actually a few frames where you can throw the super clam as you're descending, unless there's like an explosion or something that hits you during those few frames. Things like burst or bombs or like blasters or rollers can get you out of it. What am I doing here? What is this? I don't know what the point of this one is. I have no idea. We got some Bob Lobber gameplay. A very slept-on weapon. Definitely deserves a lot more play than it gets. It's a lot more fun than people give it credit for. Oh, this guy was lagging. That's why I clipped that. Let's see here. We're back to some splash gameplay. That blob was trying to predict me climbing up that wall. Normally a good play. Deny the path you know they're going to take. It just didn't work out for him because I didn't go that way. The panic splash wall because I don't know what's happening. Wow. So remember earlier when I said my movement was generally my best aspect of play? Yeah, that was not it right there. However, the Booyah Bomb saving my tail, that was pretty good. There I'm playing the Kensa Pro. I think I remember this too. This, I believe, was the one I did clip for Twitter because of how good this play was by me. So I'm the only one alive. Their basket's open. Their entire team is shooting me. And I make it up there and get us the lead. Still playing the Kensa Pro. Nice triple. Must have been Y. That was just a pretty basic triple. Nothing really interesting or fancy happened there. Here we have a DC in this match. Dive bomb that guy. That guy just doesn't know what's happening. That guy doesn't know what's happening either. And I get a quad. And then I get a quad, and then I miss the super clam. That hurts to watch. We got some Octobrush Nouveau gameplay. We have 4 brushes. Oh, this was when the people that I would go on to do like the brush discussion with, this is us playing a 4-brush squad. We won a lot more than people would probably expect. These people that I played with, I was supposed to join them, but I didn't because I had something come up. We entered a brush-only tournament, and I think we got like 3rd place. So here's another clip from us playing. Oh yeah, this is where I bait this splatter shot. Like that dude can't aim. That guy struggled to hit me that entire time, and I just exploited it by just moving around him. I don't know how I got that one. This guy just completely loses track of me. I get the squish at the expense of my own life. That's definitely worth it. Here we got the Kensa Octobrush. Definitely my least played of the 3. I still much prefer the vanilla. Bait out the Rainmaker shot. Not exactly a good play, but a funny play. Just punish the 2 jumpers there. This is also a classic one, using Jet to get up here. A good example of drop roller paying off. That guy would have killed me if I didn't have drop roller, and now he's continuing to not kill me. That's an example of that being pretty embarrassing for that guy. We got some blaster gameplay here. Some Kensa Luna blaster. I had not really touched Luna since Splatoon 1. Like, I knew, like, I had messed with it, like, early Splatoon 2, to test, like, all the changes. Wow. Oh. Oh my god. I remember that. The square couldn't hit me while I had no ink and no ink to work with. Oh lord. So this, I think I clipped that because I'm pretty sure that, like, this was an example of win trading. This used to be more prevalent before they changed it to where when you would queue for X, it would be all question marks. But there were cases of people win trading, where it's basically one side intentionally has someone who's throwing for the benefit of a different person on the other team. And I think I clipped this because I was pretty sure this was an example of somebody win trading, because this guy is literally just giving this player clams. It could also be an example of someone who just gave up. That's entirely possible. There's not much time left in the game. It's completely possible it was them giving up. Now, what is this one? Is this one I accidentally... Did I accidentally clip this? I think that's just an accidental clip. Probably clipped when, like, picking up my controller or something. That one I was probably confused as to how I shouldn't have died so quickly. Even though I was already hurt, I didn't think I would die that quickly. So again, another case of, like, I clicked because I wanted to know how I died from that. That wasn't anything special. These are just clips of me playing Tri-Slosher and Clam Blitz. I remember there was a point where I had decided, okay, if I'm gonna play solo Clam Blitz, I'm just going to play ink armor weapons, because I want to ensure that I enable my teammates to the best of my abilities, and trying to play something I want to play, like Octobrush, was not really working out. Also, I clipped because of how long it took the super clam to actually go into the basket. I can actually tell from this footage why that happened, and it's because the blob disconnected. That roller, trying to go for the squish is what cost them their life. This guy keeping me at bay. Oh, classic Luna. Back to some 52 gal gameplay. Well, I think it's pretty obvious why I clipped that. That guy was something else. We got some Turf War gameplay for some reason. And I'm playing, was it GooTuber? Yeah, I'm playing GooTuber. Well, that was a nice triple, but it's the GooTuber, so. And I'm playing Firefin in this one. I don't know why I'm playing Chargers. I don't remember a reasoning as to why I was playing Chargers. Maybe I was just bored and wanted to just chill with some Charger gameplay. That guy got... that guy got it. I actually used to play... Not like... I didn't like main it, but in Splatoon 1, I would play... what was it? I would play... I think it was the original Splat Charger. I would play it with a bunch of sub... I'd play it with a bunch of Inksaber sub and some damage up so I could throw 2 bombs, then have my Splat Bomb rush. So I have some experience playing Chargers. Again, not very good at them, but I played them. And though while I only really played the scoped, the unscoped is just better in this game, so. That was a good triple. Also, that person's name, Yeet and Delete, that was a good one. Yeah, 2 Chargers just watching me. And here I'm playing Swiffer. Oh, that was a collateral. That's why this one was clipped. I got a collateral kill there. Missing a guy who's jumping in. Ignore that. I followed up with some pretty good play, though. That might make up for the fact that I missed probably the easiest kill ever. Here's me just trying to go for flick shots on the inkjet guy there. There's another collateral. Well, I didn't get him as an inkjet. I got him in the end. Oh, this is when I was watching... This was back when I was a coach for Supernova. The team that the YouTuber Prochara is on. Or was on, rather. I was the coach for his team. And I think I remember this because Zero wanted me to give him this footage, I think. Because he just outplayed these guys. I think that's what it was. I think it's that Zero wanted to see that back. Some mini gameplay. some Zinc minis specifically. Mini, still a class I really enjoy. Here's hoping it's good in Splatoon 3. I mean, even if it's not, I'm still going to play it because I like it so much. Almost a quad. I wasn't the biggest enjoyer of doing Splatfest just because of how much it locked out behind, like, well, you just can't do anything other than Turf War. Turf War for me is fun for a bit of time, not for a prolonged time. And that's why I just didn't really enjoy Splatfest all that much. I'll play it for like an hour or two, but anything longer than that just kind of bores me. I'm playing 96. "96 doing 96 things and missing." That second guy, the 96 missing, is actually what got me that kill. Here we're back to some Octobrush gameplay. Well, I still got him in the end. He might have escaped me for the time, but he still got it in the end. Some Sorella Brella. I have no ink. And he's still... Oh, it's Tofu. This must have been from... Oh yeah, this is... This is back... So, occasionally what the team I played for in Splatoon 1, Speedruns Live, we would occasionally get back together to play randomizer matches, where we'd play private matches like this, but we would have a website that'll generate random weapons for people to play, and that's how we would play Splatoon 2, is we would just do lobbies where we randomize the teams and randomize the weapons. And Shadow here, unfortunately, Booyah bombs over the water. This is why you should always check your map. These people are not breaking the beacons that are so obvious. Again, jump roller, saving my life. I guess that was just to show that jump roller is good. And if you don't use jump roller on like the vanilla Octobrush, you're doing it wrong. I don't know exactly what I'm waiting for here. Probably just a missile, a tower to stop a final push, I'd imagine. Yep. Missile to get them off tower, and then I just slide on in and stop it. So here I'm playing with Tofu, Shadow, and Kitten. So this must be from a randomizer match as well. Either that or the four of us were just quadding. Oh, we were just quadding. Nice triple. That guy just kind of got rolled. I don't know what that guy was doing. Nice. Nice quad. This is from a randomizer. So here I'm playing YouTuber. I think I'm pretty sure when we play randomizers, I would play a set for a YouTuber that was all special power. Or not special power, special charge. Oh, and that was me getting a nasty shot onto square. And then 2Dust getting a pretty good shot on me too. What's going on here? This has to be a randomizer because I'm playing E-Leader. I would never touch E-Leader. Shadow losing the close range fight to an E-Leader. That's a trick that I found pretty early on in Splatoon 2. That if you drop from that overlook like I did, you actually won't be spotted if you go for a flank here. So if you didn't know that, now you do. And it's good for the next, like, month. So make use of it. Almost got the triple. That's just classic Octobrush. Just flick in front of everybody, and they all fold over. There are 4 blobbers. What does this one get clipped for? Oh. It's because I just walk past them both. See, that was pretty smart to place that splash wall so that exit couldn't be used, but then I could just roll past them both. This is another... Yep, drop roller saved my life, and I got him. Again, use drop roller. Finding a good spot to hide. And then I go for the squish. That's one of my favorite things, is squishing somebody. And it looks like that's actually the last clip I have. Yep, that was the last clip. Again, I mentioned this isn't all of them. I did end up deleting some, because when I first got the Switch, I didn't have an SD card. So the clips were like the first things I could delete. So I did end up saving most of them. Like I said, the earliest clip has to still be from like early to late 2017. So it's not like I exclusively had only later live clips. But I definitely would have liked to have seen some of my oldest clips. They probably weren't that great because a lot of it was probably just ink armor spam because that's what Splatoon 2 was at launch. But that I hope everyone did enjoy taking a look at some of the clips that I felt were clip worthy. Some of them were good, some of them were weird, some of them I just clipped because I was curious about. So if there's any sort of clips that you guys have, maybe if you post them on Twitter or you have them on YouTube, let me know. I'd actually be interested in seeing some of your guys' clips. Just because I wanted to have this as a sort of like, what is it? Like a sending off for Splatoon 2. This was something I had already planned months in advance to be my final Splatoon 2 video, to just look back on my clips, the things that I felt were worthwhile saving. Some of them probably didn't need it. In fact, some of them were just kind of meh, triples and quads. But some of them do have some meaning, like the Genesis 5 clips I do enjoy, and I probably will continue to keep. But if you guys have any you want to share, leave them in the comments. I'll take a look at them. I'm pretty curious about what you guys thought was worthwhile clipping. So with that, the next video that'll be on this channel will be Splatoon 3. So I really appreciate everyone who has come back and started watching my content since I've returned earlier this year. It's been really great to see the views from when I first returned slowly climb back up to the type of views I got before I disappeared for a year. So I want to thank everyone for sticking by me and staying subbed. It's really appreciated. It has really meaned a lot to have the people continue to return to watch the stuff that I make. And with Splatoon 3, here's hoping that we'll get more, things will do better, we'll continue to climb back up, and I'm really excited for the type of stuff that I'll be making in Splatoon 3. I already have a list of videos I plan to make, so if you're interested, you should stick on by, because yeah, the next video is going to be Splatoon 3, and yeah. So, I want to thank you all for watching, and I'll see you all next time.